Hey everyone, this is Mike at Sweet Briar Farm. I just got back from the butcher and I picked up our pork. I've got like 6 pigs worth. 3 of them are for freezer cut sales, and then I picked up some customer pork as well. So I've got a lot of bacon, a lot of sausage. In this video, I'm going to break down what it cost to raise all our pigs over the winter and process them, and what we actually need to make to be profitable with our freezer cut business. So stay tuned and find out. Hope you like math. One of the requirements to sell cuts of pork and beef, we have to have a license to do so, and that license costs us $184 for the year. And we have to have a freezer separate from our own personal food. So I have this big, I think this is like a 24 cubic foot empty freezer that I'm going to be putting our pork in for retail sales. The other requirement for freezer pork sales is that you need the meat processed at a USDA inspected facility. We have pork chops. These are bone-in pork chops, so you get the little piece of loin along with the back loin. 4 per pack. Smoked brats. These are fully cooked brats. Bacon, more brats. I've got fresh hocks, so these would be good for the smoker, and then we use them to make like bean soup or potato soup. And then I have a bunch of breakfast sausage links, and there's a little bit of bulk sausage. So in addition to this is just our start. We have 3 pigs here worth of pork. I did just drop off 6 more for our freezer business as well, so I'll be having a lot more to offer very soon. There are some extra initial one-time fees with USDA processing. Mainly it's creating the label. It's like $30 per flavor of brat or flavor of bacon, so it shows the ingredients and things like that, and then it has our farm name on it as well. I think I have around $150 just in the label fees for this first time going around. And we filled the freezer right up. I also have Polish sausage made too. So luckily I have extra freezers. Welcome to Kelsey's classroom. We're going to break down the cost for 27 pigs over a probably 6-month period while we raised them out. So we had 27 pigs total, 2 boars, 5 sows, 6 Kunes, and 14 feeders. Alright, so our input costs, so our feed, 15 tons, that's 30,000 pounds,
oh my
$5,850. This is delivered to us in 3-ton deliveries, and that lasts us about a month and a half over the winter. So it averaged to be $216 per pig. Now, some of these pigs don't consume as much, Kunes for example, but we'll just, for the sake of it, $216 per pig. Freezer license, $184.
For the year, right?
For the year. So we initially had 10 that we sent to butcher, and the hanging weight total for those was 2,092 pounds. The 10 feeder pigs. So that's an average of about 209 pounds per pig. Our 3 pigs that we have in the freezer for sales, that was 694 pounds. So ours were a little bit bigger. We just chose the biggest ones. So our processing fee for our 3 pigs for freezer sales was $1,320.83. Straw bedding, $150, and we'll say electricity, $50.
That feels like an underestimate.
So the total for the 6-7 months that we raised those out, well, all the pigs out for the winter, in about a 7-month process. The total, $7,554.83. So that's with processing and feed and all that stuff.
One thing that Mike didn't include in his calculations is his own labor, or our labor. Like, we literally carried 15 tons of pig food to our pigs by hand. All winter long, we made sure they had liquid water and warm, clean bedding and took care of them. And that's no small amount of time and an incredible amount of work. So that doesn't factor into this number at all.
Income. We boarded 3 pigs. So $540 for boarding 3 sows for stud service. Piglet sales. We had, what, 5 litters or something like that?
Sounds right.
We sold 17 piglets. We retained 5. So we had a total of 22 piglets. This does not include Kunes. But we sold those 17 piglets for $2,575. Of those 10 feeder pigs, we sold 7 as halves and wholes at $3 a pound, hanging weight. And that profited $4,194. So, with that number, this income, that is a total of $7,309. And as you can see, that number is smaller than that number. So this is for 7 pigs. We raised and butchered 10. Had we sold those other 3 pigs that we are selling out of the freezer as halves and wholes, our total would be $9,391. So if all 10 went to customers directly as halves and wholes. Forget that, because that didn't happen. That was a hypothetical. We could have made it
taken the easy way.
We could have, we could have wiped our hands and taken the easy way and made a little bit of money. Would have paid for the next 6 ton of feed. So we are negative $245.83, if my math's right. We have 3 pigs that we are selling out of the freezer, and our first couple weeks here we have done pretty decent. And our first weekend we made, I don't know, $600-700. So we are now in the black. But I just took 6 more pigs to the butcher, and I'm going to have probably a $2,000 processing bill.
Yeah.
Which will put us back in the red. So, can you make profit doing what we're doing? Had we not had piglet sales, we would be way in the hole.
So buying piglets to do this is not a good way to go.
I don't think so. Well, you need to farrow piglets, sell piglets, and raise out what you need to. Or just raise halves and wholes and make a little bit of money.
I think if we were going to continue with the halves and wholes, we'd probably scale back and do...
Just for ourselves.
Well, yeah. Like maybe do just 1 litter's worth of piglets or something a year. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. We keep trying to figure out. I feel like every 6 months to a year, Mike and I sit down and have this conversation where we like beautiful mind math on something and try and figure out what's the secret ingredient we're missing.
Well, the thing is we easily have $3,000-4,000 worth of pork in our freezer.
Yeah.
It just has to move.
So the trick now is letting people know that we offer this service, which is new. We've never offered it before. And I don't know if there's anybody else locally who does.
It's not very many people.
So we got to get the word out and do some marketing and educating and.
So there's Facebook groups. You're not allowed to post animals or animal parts for sale. So even though it gets flagged and you can't advertise it. There are some Facebook groups that are private and you have to become a member to it that you join and can advertise. So I put our an advertisement for our forum and a local community page, basically. And then somebody asked for the prices, and I took a screenshot of our board here that I had the prices on. And then, those little laugh emojis, people start laughing at it. And we're not trying to compete with grocery store prices. We can't. I don't know how anybody sells their halves and wholes for under $3 a pound, because you're making nothing.
Yeah, at $3 a pound, it's really not worth it for us.
And we pass on the processing fee to our customers too, because then we would definitely be in the red. It definitely would not be worth it. So we're new to the freezer sales. Our growing season's just starting here. Hopefully we get some rain to grow something. We get pretty good traffic here in the summertime with our produce stand. But if you're going to start doing this, grow vegetables and sell vegetables. It's easier, and it was profitable for us before we got into livestock. I think this will work out though. We'll sell the meat, but it's going to take more marketing and more effort than it is to just sell halves and wholes. Mm-hmm. So it's a longer game, just kind of like honey. Honey sells slowly but steadily. So $12 a pound bacon. That's what you'll pay for ours.
It's so good though. That's the other thing. It's like, we're not trying to compete with grocery stores. Our product is so far above and beyond what you can find in your regular grocery store. Like, forget about the prices. The actual products are so different. Yeah,
nothing's automated. This isn't hog house pork. It's heritage pork, dark red pork chops. You've seen it on some of our videos if you watch those. It's better, way better.
Yeah.
So
we figure with this venture, worst case scenario, we can just be done with pigs and eat delicious pork for years.
Yeah, I'll gladly eat 9 pigs before I undersell it. So
and we will with our children.
Yep.
We go through.
We can easily eat 4 pigs a year if we wanted to. All right, so that's the cost breakdown. What it cost us to raise out those pigs, and basically our whole pig operation for the 7-month period. I've got 5 feeders I'm raising out. We are down to 1 boar and 2 sows. I sold our Tamworth boar, a Tamworth sow, and our goal is to just do some piglet sales and very few halves and wholes. Just some of our loyal customers that have been with us doing this with us since we started. Mm-hmm. And then figure out how many pigs we need to raise and how many we can sell out of the freezer a year. Mm-hmm. So anyway, everybody likes a cost breakdown, and if you're getting into it, maybe you're in a better area than we are, where it's people will spend more money for it, and that would be great for you. We're not in that kind of area, so it might take a little bit of work for us. So thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you in the next one.
Take care, guys.